The life of humans during the Ice Age. Imagine a dark age, surrounded by massive glaciers, freezing winds, and a constant struggle for survival. This is the story of the people living during the Ice Age, cold, dark, and wild nature. Let's explore together how they survived in this terrifying world. In the frozen lands of the Ice Age, humanity battled deadly cold. During this dark period, hunting was not just a necessity, but a fight for survival. Mammoths, woolly rhinos, and gigantic bison were the monstrous prey they pursued. To take down these colossal creatures, human groups set traps, sharpened their spears with stone tips, and stalked their prey with cunning. During the hunt, fatal injuries and the risk of freezing to death were ever-present threats. The cold was so relentless that it could freeze nearly everything that lived. Thick fur clothing made from animal hides provided some warmth, but true salvation lay in the terrifying power of fire. Fire served not only to warm, but also to ward off wild creatures. However, keeping this sacred flame alive required great attention and skill. The flickering flames were the heart of their survival, casting a dim, protective glow in the midst of the relentless cold. Caves were crucial as natural shelters. These dark and damp places were the only refuge from the dangers of the wild. Those who couldn't find caves struggled to survive in simple shelters made of bones and hides, exposed to the icy winds. At night, every shadow and every rustle could signal the presence of a terrifying creature. The constant fear of the unknown lurked in every corner, making sleep a luxury few could afford. Wild animals, wolves, giant lions, and predatory birds posed a constant threat. To deal with these predators, humans had to live in groups. Defense was as crucial as hunting. On dark nights, groups would gather to keep watch and protect each other. A moment's inattention could mean death. The nights were long and filled with tension, as every sound could be the approach of a predator. Social structures were the key to survival in these harsh conditions. Small clans were led by experienced hunters or wise elders. Every decision was made with the survival of the community in mind. Marriages strengthened social bonds. They were not always romantic unions, but rather survival strategies. Rituals and ceremonies were seen as ways to alleviate fears and instill hope. These practices brought a sense of order and purpose to the otherwise chaotic struggle for existence. The climate set the stage for all these terrifying challenges. The world was covered in vast ice sheets. The freezing cold, combined with bone-chilling winds, made life nearly impossible. However, brief warming periods offered a glimmer of hope. During these times, hunting and gathering activities increased, and communities could breathe a little easier. These brief reprieves were a reminder of the fleeting nature of safety and comfort in a world dominated by ice. In this daunting era, the animals that lived were as wild and resilient as the humans. Mammoths and woolly rhinos, with their thick fur, managed to survive the cold, while predators hunted relentlessly. Constant vigilance was essential for survival, both for humans and animals. The harsh environment forged a bond between the survivors, as they relied on each other to navigate the perils of their world. Yet the struggle for survival was not limited to external threats. Incredible stories circulated among people during the dark nights of the Ice Age. Amidst the snow, wind, and the terrifying sounds of nature, they had to remain ever watchful. At night, they would light large fires to keep wild animals at bay. Gathered around the fire, they would share stories with each other. These stories served not only to soothe fears, but also to draw lessons from past experiences. Legends spoke not only of the survival struggle, but also of the mysteries of nature. In the endless whiteness of the Ice Age, it was said that traces of colossal creatures could be found. These creatures, larger than mammoths, stretched the imagination. Wise people claimed these creatures were messengers sent by ancient gods. Therefore, encountering the tracks of these creatures during a hunt was seen as a sacred sign. This dark and terrifying world was shaped by the human struggle for survival, confronting fears, and battling the relentless forces of nature. Beliefs, rituals, and social bonds were the invisible threads that held people together. When clans gathered at night, they did not just plan for survival, but also shared their hopes, dreams, and fears. The bonds formed in these dire circumstances were the bedrock of human resilience and unity. Every morning, with the first light of dawn, people would wake to a new day. Each day brought renewed struggles for survival. But despite these harsh conditions, they never lost hope. Every successful hunt, Every new shelter, every warm fire was a small victory that ensured the continuation of life. In the dark and terrifying world of the Ice Age, humanity survived thanks to their intelligence and resilience. These people, who lived under the constant threat of cold, darkness, wild nature, and death, were our ancestors. Their incredible survival struggle remains one of humanity's greatest triumphs. So, what did the Ice Age give to humanity? First and foremost, it taught resilience and adaptation. Adapting to harsh climate conditions and an ever-changing environment developed their intelligence and creativity. These challenges led to innovative solutions in tool and weapon making. Spears, arrows, and other hunting tools were developed not only for survival, but also to ensure the safety of their communities. The Ice Age also strengthened social solidarity and cooperation. People learned to work together to hunt, build shelters, and protect each other. This strengthened bonds within communities and led to the emergence of more complex social structures and leadership systems. Rituals and ceremonies not only supported religious beliefs, but also maintained social order and unity. The harsh conditions of the Ice Age also instilled a deep respect for nature and people. Understanding and living in harmony with nature's forces were key to survival. This respect shaped how they interacted with animals and plants around them, managing their hunting and gathering activities. Furthermore, the Ice Age played a crucial role in the development of communication. As humans faced constant challenges, the need for effective communication became paramount. They developed more complex languages and ways to share knowledge, passing down vital survival skills and cultural practices from one generation to the next. This evolution of communication laid the foundation for future advancements in human society. Art and creativity also found their roots in the Ice Age. The caves that provided shelter also became canvases for early humans. They painted scenes of their hunts, the animals they revered, and the stars they gazed upon. These artworks were more than mere decorations. They were expressions of their experiences, beliefs, and hopes. Through art, they connected with each other and with future generations, leaving a legacy that we still marvel at today. Another significant development during the Ice Age was the refinement of tool-making techniques. The harsh environment necessitated the creation of more efficient and durable tools. Flint knapping, the process of shaping stones into tools and weapons, became a highly skilled craft. These advancements in tool-making not only improved their chances of survival, but also spurred innovation and ingenuity. Additionally, the Ice Age fostered a deeper sense of spirituality and connection to the cosmos. The night skies, clear and unpolluted, offered a spectacular view of the stars. Early humans gazed at these celestial wonders, weaving myths and legends about their origins and the forces that governed their world. This spiritual connection provided comfort and a sense of purpose amidst the relentless challenges they faced. Today, imagining the hardships they endured is difficult. However, these stories show us how strong and resilient humanity is. Each of us carries a piece of these strong ancestors within us, and their stories remind us always to hold on to hope, even in the darkest times. The lessons learned in the dark and cold world of the Ice Age played a crucial role in humanity's journey. The Ice Age, with all its trials and tribulations, shaped the course of human history. It was a time of great suffering, but also of remarkable innovation, unity, and strength. The legacy of the Ice Age lives on in us, reminding us of our capacity to overcome adversity and thrive against all odds. As we look back at this formidable era, we gain a deeper appreciation for the resilience and ingenuity that define the human spirit.